And scene. Okay, so the suspension, the hydraulic system has been fixed, and I'm gonna back it up here to double check. So this is the next day. And here we are. I also did the update last night, so it's gonna be very interesting. Make sure everything's working as it's supposed to. So I'm inside the cabin here. Fasten the seatbelt. There's the key. Come on, how come it's not raising up? Notice that too, it's not consistent. Okay, how do I do the me mode here? Steering wheel. Yeah, here, I'm gonna adjust the seat. There we go. I don't know why that doesn't always work. Anyone else having that issue? So I'm adjusting the seat. I'm gonna say remember. And it's sitting there. I'll have to show you, but when I say remember, it's, there, finally. Okay, looks like it did it that time. All right, so now I'm gonna back up. And usually when I would get this error, it would have thrown it already by the time I hit the brake to kind of wake it up. So let's see, got going here. Okay, out of the garage. Yeah. So real nice. And this isn't the only time. I mean, I'm just backing it up because I just did the update. One other thing I want to check is this. We're going to open this guy up because I'm assuming they had to do some work. I don't know where the hydraulic thing is located. I'm assuming it's somewhere up under there. Yeah. Everything else is, can't really tell. But yeah. So yeah, that's all functioning. Looks great. No issues. So there you go. I'll show you some of the other videos that I did on it when I picked it up. Well, I picked up the Rivian. I'm at the San Bernardino charging station at the mall, and it is busier. I know last time, if you saw a video when I visited this place, it was like nothing here, but it wasn't really the holidays, so there's a lot of people. Can't really tell, I guess. I should take this and show you. So there's another Rivian. There's two Rivians. The Macy's there is open, and look, it's full of people. So I don't know what I was worrying about, but it definitely, traffic is slowed down there. Anywho, update, Rivian. Apparently there was a internal leak in the hydraulic system. So they actually removed that and installed a new one. It sounded significant. It's awfully dark in here, yeah? Should turn a light on. There we go, wow, some mood lighting. Ooh, wow. There we go. 1, 2. I don't know if that's better. So, anywho, yeah, they replaced that stuff. Apparently it was significant enough, but I've started and stopped it and driven it around like over 4 times, and it has not thrown an error. So I do feel like they've fixed it. I am charging it right now. It's ramping up. When I picked it up, I think I had about 160 miles. I got here, I don't know. Anyway, since then I'm up to 208, and I should be done in the next 20 minutes, or 20 or 30 minutes, it says. Actually 29 minutes exactly. But one thing I was thinking about, it's interesting. The error that I was getting, it was just alerting me that there's something wasn't right. Yet when I reset it, everything was fine. What I started to worry about it, but actually if you think about it, this is well above what other vehicles do. If you get your standard types of cars that have the OBD, I'll get there, that have the OBD2 reader, that's the only way really you and I would be able to see anything. And even then, it's almost like you have to be a bit of an engineer. You get the thing and you plug it in. I've done
videos on those things before. But anyway, unless you're like an engineer, you don't even understand what the code is. What I must say is beautiful about this specific design with the software and the hardware is that it's letting you know, like, hey, something's not right. It's not just like I could have kept doing this for months and months thinking everything's fine. In the meantime, there's an internal hydraulic failure, and at some point clearly it would be more significant, but because the software is so tightly integrated with the hardware, that's where it's actually an advantage. So it dawned on me today. I don't know, this is my opinion. Leave a note in the comments and let me know what you think, because I actually think it's really cool how tightly wrapped they are together. Everything's communicating with each other, and instead of an damn it, is it onboard? What does it stand for? Diagnostic 2. I'm making it up. I think that's what that is. So instead of that, with me having to understand what the heck the code is, you have to take it to the dealer. This, it just let me know generally what it was. Something wasn't right. They looked at it. Now, granted, they could have found the issue faster, I think. Had they really focused on it being a mechanical, but if you think about it, it's a very interesting failure. So I think there are multiple layers, as with all companies, of engineers. And the first level was doing the first level thing that they do. One thing I would suggest to many companies, and Rivian is no different, is instead of assuming the customer is always wrong or that I'm just making stuff up, I actually think they should just go, instead of going through the layers, like when you call a customer service and blah, 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 it takes you a while and eventually you bubble up and you get to someone who really knows what's going on. It would actually be nice if, based on the severity of the error, they could kind of fast track it. It took them about, I dropped it off on the 9th. I don't count the 9th, 10th, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. I'm running out of fingers. 17. Isn't that today? Today's the 18th. Is that 9 days? So it took them 9 days to solve my problem. They did some other things, which I think did also help tune it. But at the end of the day, hey, it's back, it's running. If I keep talking, I can get this down even faster. It's at 27 minutes. It feels like it's been longer. Anywho, that's the latest and greatest. I feel much better. It's driving well. I don't know if it's really driving differently, but I'm feeling positive about this. And I'm really excited to actually do something besides wash the car and pick up lumber at Lowe's. And, I want to actually adventure out there. So, there is a software update. So I didn't get a chance to do it. All the other YouTubers that have these channels on Rivians did. Okay, so it will install tonight at 2:30 a.m. That's what I have mine set for. But actually, when I get home, I'm going to manually kick it in. But this is what it looks like. You can wait. It'll automatically update. In my case, I can see what's new and I can install now. Totally not doing that here in a parking lot. Oh, interesting. Some guy's charging his... I wonder if he can do that. That is a... that's not a Rivian, but maybe these allow for charging of other things. Let's see. Anyway, but yeah, that's what that is. And then to see what's new, we'll click there. I'm sure this is going to be a deep read. Yeah, the Google Cast, that's huge with YouTube. That's kind of nice. I don't have Sirius XM, but that's kind of cool. The key fob Gen 2, I actually think I might look at getting that. But, the phone thing works really well. Schedule your drive. Now you can create schedules for your various temperatures that you can set ahead of time. And what else we got here? Driver assist improvements. That I look forward to. Lane change stuff. So really, I'm super pumped about this. And I'm really curious if this guy is going to be able to get this thing to charge. Stay tuned. We'll see if the San Bernardino location will actually allow a Ford Mustang Mach-E to charge. It's going to be interesting. Getting rejected. It's not letting him charge.
I don't know what the error is, but let's see if we can zoom in here. I don't know if I can see that. It doesn't look like it's... At the end of the day, it all worked out. That's the good news. So let me know. I'm very interested who else thinks that. I do think that the fact that Rivian has everything tightly wrapped together, it's to our advantage. And let's see how it continues to age, but so far it's aging pretty well, not bad. It has more hair than I do, I'll tell you that.